Hi everyone, it is so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. And we begin, of course, Inauguration Day. President Donald Trump was sworn in today to become the 47th president of the United States. Donald Trump plans to sign around 200 executive orders after he was sworn in, ranging from diversity hiring programs to oil drilling and immigration.
I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
Well, as you heard, President Trump is planning to crack down on the southern border, again declaring a national emergency, limiting the number of refugees entering the U.S. and deploying the military. Trump is planning as well to end birthright citizenship automatically bestowed on people born in the United States. All right, just a few minutes past noon. We have a lot of news to get to, but first let's talk a little weather. Thomas, my little Frenchie Ginger, did not like it at 16 degrees this morning. It has been a frigid Monday. Should we brace for more cold weather, or are things going to begin to warm up?
It shouldn't be too bad. At least it won't be as bad as it was this morning. I can only imagine Ginger ran out and was like, nope, and did a 180 and came right back in. Yeah, you betcha. Maybe not the only one in the inland Northwest, but it's not just here. It is everywhere across the country. Everything that you see here are cold weather advisories and extreme cold warnings extending from the far north in North Dakota and Minnesota all the way down to the Gulf Coast as well. In fact, some areas near Houston, New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama, they were in the 30s and 20s this morning, and they're not used to that weather. Officially low temperature of 13 here in Spokane. We had our first single digits of the year as well. 6 in Coeur d'Alene, 8 in Deer Park, and 8 in Colville for this morning. That was pretty cold. And yes, it was our coldest weather so far this season. We should not have anything quite that cold for the rest of the week. In fact, with sunshine, it feels a whole lot better already. 25 degrees is cool, but it's not terrible, especially if you are getting that full sunshine as well. So it definitely feels a lot better than it could be. Now, this Arctic air is definitely anchored over the center part of the country. It is gliding away from us, but things will stay decently cool throughout the course of this week. So we'll show you the temperature trend here locally, show you where the worst of the Arctic weather is across this big map.
All right, my friend, thank you. Today is, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and Spokane has a variety of events going on to honor his life and legacy. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is downtown, where a rally and march actually just finished up. Brandon, how did it go today?
Hey there, Laura. Well, actually, right now, there's still activities going on inside of the convention center. That is where they're hosting their resource fair. Right now, that'll be taking place for a bit more time. But I'll tell you what, we were walking around with all of these people. I was listening to Thomas talk about the cold weather. It doesn't seem like too many of them were impacted because they came out here. There was hundreds of people inside of the convention center listening to the rally and then also participating in the march. So hopefully you're getting a chance to look at some of that video right there. But it was a lot of powerful moments in there. Just listening to speaking, there was a powerful moment honoring the life and legacy of Happy Watkins, who of course was a prominent civil rights activist here in Spokane, Ivan Bush, who led the way here in Spokane as well. But of course, also just giving a chance to honor the life and legacy of Dr. King as well. I got a chance to speak with quite a few people. I want you to go ahead and take a listen to a little bit of those conversations that we had a chance to have.
For me, it's a day of love, right? It's a day to symbolize who Dr. King was for us, to us. The work that he put in, the sacrifices that he made, the ambition to try to bring justice to the injustices is encouraging and inspiring. It always is.
And so right there was Michael Bethley, who you got a chance to just listen to. He was one of the speakers during that rally as well. And I think what was really cool was that just the overall message was centered around love, just reminding everyone to love their neighbor, to love one another. And I think that's a powerful message here as we honor and celebrate the life of Dr. King. But again, that resource fair is still ongoing right now. There's lots of positive and need needed resources here, so you can still come down and get a chance to check that out. There's also going to be a Spokane teach-in happening here at the convention center as well. But for now, reporting live here in downtown Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Brandon, thanks so much. Here in Spokane this weekend, people from across the region gathered in Riverfront Park for a women's rally. The event lined up with the People's March in Washington, D.C. Spokane Pride says the event was to support equality, showing that people in marginalized communities throughout the inland Northwest are not alone.
What I'm trying to create is an organization where people feel safe.
So showing up and seeing that there are other people standing out here in 20-degree weather makes me feel like there's people that think like me in my community and think that it's important enough. Yeah, it matters a lot.
Events organizer says she has raised enough money to start a nonprofit to bring back the rally coming up next year.